Everybody, this is Pam from the Paper Outpost. Welcome. Today we're going to be playing with some big paper clips. These are not paper clips, Pam. These are safety pins and buttons. So let's see if we can have some fun with these to play with in our junk journals. Okay, so let me measure these so everybody has an idea. This particular one is 1 3/4, so inches. So a bigger one I think will do. You can also use little ones. Maybe we'll play with that too, just to see how that goes. And I'm going to play with the elusive. Maybe you come across these and you don't know what to do with them. But the shank buttons, the ones with the little thing, a little harder to use in a junk journal because they don't lay flat. Like say a button like this would lay flat on a page, and you could put a little accent there, something like that. But this guy has that big honking thing there. But how can we put that to good use? You can clip them off with like little pincher plier things, but it's a little bit cumbersome. But we can do these little, I want to say, piled cluster designs with odd little whatever you have in your little button stash. Maybe it's time to use some of them up. And you can put on enough. Let me reorient these. I'm going to put the bigger one on the bottom. Didn't know what I was going to use, what order. And these I just have a zillion old buttons, and I would love to use them up. And I think they're beautiful in their own right. We'll go in order of size. That might be a good idea. And it really doesn't matter. You can layer them. You could actually have to put them on the safety pin for it to work. There you go. Nope. That's one of those days. And they kind of rotate around to give a layered look. Maybe I can get one more on here. This is a fabric button, actually. And he's got like what I call the low shank, or one of those deals. See if I can get it on here. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It just depends. And if I have enough room to close the safety pin, that's the big thing. Okay, so it's on. Now the question is, can I close it? Da-da-da. Yes, I can close it. So we have something now that looks like this, which is kind of pretty, decorated, and you could technically hang it from either end, but I'm going to hang them together from this end, okay, the top, that piece. Now, okay, so let's just put this one aside, and let's do a few of these. I'm just going to make random. You can go by a theme, like you could go by black buttons, or here's a satin black button with a shank. I'll put that on there. So if you don't know what to do with those shank buttons, this might be a fun option. And I have a bunch of these, and they're really cute. It's just a super fun way to use them up. Here's a big button. That's kind of cool. We'll just put it here randomly and see how it all lands. Oh, it's very tall. Oh, no, it's still very tall. Well, let's see. Can I close it? That's the question. Okay, gotta get in there and close it. The big button, Pam. Maybe we're not going to use you. Okay, let's retreat. Just use a different button. This button, you're not as tall. There. Okay, now I should be able to easily close it. And you could put more on there if you want, but these are bigger buttons, so maybe I'm just going to do these. Let me keep these here. I'm going to do like 3 or 4 of these. And then we'll make something with these that you can add to your junk journals, which is kind of fun. It's all fun. It's all in good fun. Here's another satin button. This is a gray button. You can color coordinate. You can go eclectic and use different colors. I could put this one on the bottom. That is a kind of cool button. I do want to use it. All right, let me put that on there. Let me put the gray one on next and just see how it goes. Okay. Oh, and we got some little, here's a little silver button. We'll just pull that one out. It might be near the end. Oh, here's a cool little button. It has a little fancy crest or something on it. Put you next. And I don't mind this. I'm mixing gold with silver. I know I am. But all rules there's no rules in junk journals, right? So remember that. Only the rules that you want to follow. There you go. How about that? Now the question is, do I have enough room to get in there and do that? Okay, there we go. So now we have like this little layered buttony design. We have 3. These are very fun to make, and for some reason you feel like you're using up your stash in a good way. I'm having that feeling right now. Like I'm doing good things using them. Oh, here's a cool button. So you just look over and you gander. You take a gander. Here's a nice little metal button. Could be new, could be old, I don't know. I do have some military buttons in here. I do have some just regular buttons. I buy jars of buttons at the thrift store. Here's a cool button. And just for these moments in life where you can say, hey, here I am with my buttons making fun things. Here's a cool little button. And it's a shank. So there you go. You're going on there. That's right. Oh, here's another cool little button. Yeah, these are little metal buttons. So yeah, I don't mind that they're metal or not metal or whatever. I just like it. I'm having fun with these buttons. I'm having fun with these buttons. Here's a little gold one. All right, so I put you on there. Poly up. And there you go. Okay, so I got 4. I don't know if that's enough. Maybe it's too many. Maybe it's not enough. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just see how it goes. All right, so now, okay, I'm having an idea, and I don't know where it's going. Let me think for a second. Now, hopefully you have some jump rings. Here's a big jump ring. I wonder if this will serve us well, or it's too big. What I would like to do is connect them at the top. And an easy way to connect them would be through a jump ring. But it'd have to be a big enough jump ring. And I might have to chain them together. I might have to do one to the, I don't know. Let me just see how this all pans out. Sometimes we're creating on the fly here, and apparently this is one of those days. This is fly creating on it. On that fly. Okay, I'm using the brute strength of my muscles to open that jump ring. Putting the jump ring in. How many of these can I get on there? See, these are little fat-headed safety pins. I don't know how many I can. I know I can do at least 2. Okay. At least do 2. But that doesn't mean I can't put more together because I can I can chain these together. Let me get my little jewelry plier and just squash these together. Now really you're supposed to take it back and have it the tension of the ring close it. And if you do have a slight gap, you can come in here and kind of nuzzle it back together gently. Nuzzle, no, you don't want a gap there. Okay, so we have 2 that are, we've got a dangle. We have created a somewhat of a dangle. Let's see if we can make another dangle. Let's see if we can attach them together. Let's see if we can do this. Okay. Do this one and this one. And we'll get another jump ring. It seems to be a brass colored jump ring. I don't know, I have different colors here. I have this little collection of a million jump rings of different colors. You never know when you need a million jump rings. You know what I mean? It could happen at any day. You're just sitting there and you'd be like, oh my gosh, if I only had a million jump rings, I could go places and do things. And today we're taking what we made and we're putting it all together. There we go. Okay, take this, grab one side. And what you want to do is, like, you don't want to pull apart your jump ring. You want to just rotate left to right. That'll keep your little ends aligned. So you pull it back, and you can actually use 2 pliers here, but I have to get another one, but I think I can use this. And then just a little past, and it's supposed to bounce back almost exactly where it should be. And then you have that, which isn't bad. That's not bad. I might give it like the slight nudge together, like, yeah, there we go. Nobody's coming apart there. Then I can take these 2. I think I can actually hook these together, but I could do it with another jump ring. I'm going to try that. I have this big jump ring. Let me use this. It's just kind of pretty and it's sitting here. It'd be easy to put these 2 on. Let me do that. Now I have this. Now all of a sudden I have like a whole bunch and they make noise. Like, that's kind of cool, right? Okay. So this would be a really cute, well, we're gonna make maybe 2 of these, and I'll show you different things you can make. Okay, so I would say this would be really cool for example, here's a journal. Okay. Let's say you wanted to do a sash. And I'm just gonna grab some sash material. That's not enough, Pam. Go get some significant sash material. All right, I'm getting the sash material. All right, maybe we'll use this. This might be pretty. All right. This is some lace. Maybe I want to do like a cream lace sash with this one. That might be nice. Okay, so I'm going to get enough, which is, I don't know, about an arm's length. Oh, this came off as a piece. So there we go. So this one, I'll tell you exactly how long it is. I know you want to know. Okay, it's like 22, 44. So about 50 inches long. And so now we have this. So let's bind our journal. So it's nice to have your sash a little bigger than what you're actually going to need, because you can, then the person can add more or to take away from the journal, and the sash always fits. So let's say I want the end of the sash to dangle maybe here. Okay, so now I ask myself, how many wraps can I get with the sash? How many licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? It's the same question, just disguised it. Okay, that's not going to work, so we have to shorten it up, be to here, tie that. All right, let's just say, for example, that is where the sash would go. Now, if I want to cut these on an angle, I like the angle cuts for the sash ends. And you don't have to do any more than that. You know, I mean, that's really pretty the way it is. You could just leave it like that. But if you're all feeling fancy pants, and sometimes we are fancy pants, you can come along and you can put something on the end of one of these or both of these. This is a big one, so I might do just one. You can also attach it right to where the knot is. That's another thing, or close to where the knot is. Let's try that just for so you can see. All right, so I'm opening this. This already has holes in it, so it's easy application. I just want to see you can put these in different places. Okay, there we go. And that pretty much came together. And now we have that. So you can do something like that. And how does that operate? Well, it just comes undone like this, and this is where it lays. So if the person is attempting to redo it, in the magic of all magics, everything should work out well. So they're here, and then they can just tie their little knot. It'd probably be better if they tied it on the bottom. But I tied it on the top because I got mixed up. I can just pull that down. I'm just going to rearrange, and everything's dandy. Yeah, it all depends which way you tie your thing. But you can use it here. So let's make another one, and I'll show you a different way you can use them. So again, these are pretty easy to make. Beginners, very beginner friendly. 2, 3, like I'm getting myself organized, like I know what I'm doing. Got 3 big safety pins. They're called safety pins. And you can accommodate pretty big buttons, like that's a fair size or honker. And some of these old, like antique buttons, they're really pretty. And vintage buttons, antique buttons, frankly, old buttons. Old buttons are cool in my book. Here's got a black and a gold. That's kind of cool. And I don't know. I just think they hearken back to another time. I can only fit 3 on here, but let's just do 3. Close it. Okay, we got 1. And when you put them all together in a cluster, they just look so cool. Oh, that's a pretty button. Oh, his shank is broken. Or I was trying to clip it off. That could have been one of those deals. Okay, here's one of those. And let's see what else we have. Here's a little white button with a little glitter bling in the middle. That's pretty. If you lay them staggered, shank to shank, then it will layer up very nicely for you. Here's another white button. Maybe this will be the white button cluster. Oh, here's a little. Oh, that's pretty. Like this is definitely some type of a vintage button. Isn't that pretty? Probably at the top of a shirt or something like that. I don't know. Just here's a pearl button. Oh Lord. Gush, 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 love this stuff. So yeah, don't wrinkle your nose at the shank buttons of the world. Some of them do have a place in junk journaling. I know sometimes I think I have another video on shank buttons. Okay, I guess that's all I can get on there. Okay, we got that one. 2, 3. Maybe we're gonna just do one of little ones. I can just do a little button shank button. See, they don't have to be big buttons. Okay, so let me show you what a little button one will look like. I'm going in, I'm going deep. Here's like a double shankaroonie that are cross shanked together. I'm just gonna load them on there. I'm gonna spend an hour getting those apart. Oh, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta say to yourself, am I gonna spend an hour getting these apart, or I'm just gonna do them? And that's a mid-size one. Let me get little shank. Little shank. Here's a little shank, a little gold one. You're cute. And you can get quite a few of these little ones on there. How is your day going? Are you having fun out there? Are you Are you sitting in front of your stuff going, what on earth am I going to make today? Maybe you got a pile of shank buttons. Here's a gold shank button. And you're saying, oh, I know I got a pile of buttons and I've been collecting them and hoarding them and I don't know what to do with them. And maybe now I know. And you could sit down and make a whole bunch of these. You could totally do that. Now there's nothing wrong. Oh, are you a little shank button? Come here. Oh, you're pretty little. I think you're like a bone or, yeah, probably a bone button or something like that from days gone by. It's probably a Victorian button. Love those. Okay, let's see if I can close. If not, I have to take Victoria off. No, Victoria made it. Okay, so now we have a little button. So we have 3, and we'll do one more just for fun. And maybe we'll do another little one. I do like the little ones. They're kind of cute. The flatty shanks, they do still work. So don't snub nose at flatty shank. Okay, I'm just saying. That was a good one. Nice black button, good for anchoring. And you just sort of comb your buttons. And here's a cute little button. Gotta see what you're doing though, Pam. Or else you won't be able to do it. Okay. No, that one quite. Maybe we may need to reorder. Reorder occurring now. Aisle 6. Okay. Put this one next. Now we put that one on last. Oh, missed it. If you go real slow, you can actually get them on there. There we go. And then this one. Okay. What are you? Oh, you're a little shiny. Oh, look, you got a little ring and everything. Okay, put you there. Oh, it's such a pretty button. It's like a glass shell button or something. This is definitely an old one. See the little pin in the middle, which comes through. I don't know where the little pin goes, but it looks like I'm making this up. I have no idea the age of this button, but it looks old to me. All right, we're going to go on there. All right. Now we're going to see if we can close it. Here comes the proof-end pudding. Proof-end pudding. Oh, no, proof-end pudding. And, oh, yeah, we're in. We're good. We're golden. Okay, put all our little safety pin heads in the same direction. And let's see if we can attach these together. Oh, I wonder if I can do it with a gourd pin, a light bulb pin, a gourd pin, a pear pin, a garment pin, whatever you want to call these pins. Let's see if we can do it with one of these, because sometimes you might have access to these more easily. Say, you got, oh, now look at that. And let's do this. Oh, look at that. Well, okay, is it dangling? Oh, it is dangling. And we have dangle. We have dangle. Let's see if I can do 3. I don't know if I can do 4. Let's try. Oh, we got 3. 4 might be pushing it with this one. I don't know. Let me try. See if I can get it in there. It's going to be more of a fan shape because they're all having to orient themselves here. But if you bend it, they go, okay, let me just close it and see what happens. It's kind of a fan shape, but not bad. It's not, I'm thinking 3 is probably max on this design. Yeah, they're going to dangle better. All right, so now we have that. And now for my next trick, we could also do, we can do a couple things. We could, okay, this seems very big for some. Can we shrink it down? Hang on. Okay, here. I know what I do. There we go. That's what I do. Okay, so let me remove this gorgeous thing, the wrap sash, the adjustable wrap sash, and then we have this. There was an extra piece of that ribbon floating around here, which was right here, and now it's not. Okay, you can't have gone far. Is this you? Oh, here you are. I found you. Okay, so there's this piece that was left over. It magically fits there. Now, I could technically glue that on there, and that would look very cool, right? Maybe not. Maybe I'm going to make it part of a dangle. I know. Okay, so let's maybe do this. I don't think I've done this before. Hold on. I'm going to attempt using this is a Crocodile 1, or the original Crocodile that had no depth to it. It's very narrow. It punches holes. See the hole punch? And it sets eyelets. Da, 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 da. Okay. So first, I'm going to get, this is the big hole. That's the big hole, 3/16. That's the little hole, 1/8. So I'm going to go for the 3/16. That's why I put the nail polish on it, so I can remember the one I use 99.9% of the time. Now this particular design, there's nothing attached in here, okay? Just not till where the spine sewing starts. So let me just open this up a little bit. See, what I'm trying to tell you is I have space here. I think I have space here. I don't know. I'm making this up. I can get this in here. I don't know if I can set the eyelet there. Well, we're going to try. Let's just try and punch a hole first of all. All right. I hope I put it in the right spot. Well, it's a little to the, I think I did the wrong one. I think it is the wrong one. Okay. We need to go with the bigger one. Who's driving this ship? Who's the captain? Okay. This is the one with the nail polish. Okay. And you can use just a regular circle punch here too, like a paper punch with a circle. Try to get it where you want it, which is always the goal. Okay. Okay, I just apparently put it in the exact same place, so we have that over there. Wasn't in the center, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Okay, so now I did pull out. I pulled out. All right, I'm going to get another one because I can't see it. I'll be right back. Okay, I have a copper eyelet. It's going to be very interesting if I can get this in here. I might have to actually bend the book a little bit. I can do this very easily. That's not a problem. The thing is getting this thing in there. Okay, so this eyelet setter part, I don't know if I can get it in there. Silver flying saucer on the bottom. Silver little nipple protrusion thing on top. Now these things rotate to confuse us, but if I found that if I have the big fat silver nipple thing on the bottom or top, and then the flying saucer silver disc on the bottom, this also rotates just to confuse you. Okay, I like to leave it there because I'm afraid to do else. I did all the other stuff. I can't get it to work. Okay, so I don't think I can get that in there. Okay, so that's not going to work at all. That's right. Okay, but what can I do? I already have this in here, and that's going to be ridiculous at this point, right? Okay, so let's look in there. It's tucked in there, way down there. I think I'm going to glue it in there. That's what I think I'm going to do. I know that sounds crazy, but I think it's going to work because I really just want the protection of, oh, there goes all my glue. Everything I ever dreamt about. Okay, there's the original eyelet. I just found it. Of course, of course. Okay, it's coming out. Yep. Put like Ringo glue. Okay, that's probably too much glue, but it's fine for now. I'm going to put my eyelet in here unset. Makes no sense, but I think it's going to work. Sometimes you have to think your way out of a box. All right, so where is it in there? It's protruding in there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's not. It's not getting in the way of anything, so I think it's going to work. That's what I'm trying to say. So now, I don't even know if I need this here at all. I'm just going to take that out because that's going to, you're going to say like, you can't put an eyelet in there and not do anything. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it with this, and I'm just going to do this for my next trick because I need tricks. I'm going to tuck this inside like that. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Okay, so that is going to handle the foible of that. Okay, so we're going to come down here with lots of glue. This is going to make it a hidden spine. Okay. Put some glue on the inside. Oh, gotta see what you're doing. You're going to glue all your papers together. Probably should put it on the ribbon. Okay, here we go. And it just magically is the right size. We noticed that. Tuck it in, tuck it in. Tuck it in, tuck it in. Get all the little frillies down. All the little frillies are down. It's here. How far did I go down? Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do at the end yet. I might just leave that, or I don't know. I don't know. No pressure, please. Okay, here's my gourd pin. I was going to do a spine dangle, but I think I might just do spine jewelry. Yes. Just jewelry of the spine. All right. I don't know if I'm happy with you. Am I happy with you? You're all right. You're not bad. Okay. Okay. Put you here. And I might just pin you right on because you are a pin. And I can just pin you. Now, because this is material with loops in it, I could easily do an entire spine dangle, which would be extra things, but let me just see where I'm going with this. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it went. Oh, look at that. Okay. And now I have this. Oh, that's kind of cool. See, I have that. Look at me. Okay, so that is another thing you can do. You can do these shank buttons for spine decor. And I'm gonna make a decision here. I think I'm going to do flush. Should I tuck it underneath? Maybe. Maybe I should complete the design and tuck it at the bottom as well. Okay, I'm being very thorough. I think that's too long. Let me go just a little bit. Just a little bit. Nope, nope, not singing the song. Nope. Okay, here we go. And then I'm going to put it on here, which makes more sense. This is the way I should have done it before. Put it on here. That way the glue is exactly where it needs to be. And then we're going to do the great tuck inside. Here we go. Duckaroonie. There is a little space in there, and I can get in there. There. All tucked and glued. Very easy. Very easy to do, right? Now I got to cute this. And if somebody's like, oh, I can't stand this, driving me crazy, you just take it off. Okay? It's as easy as that. You just take it off. But I think it also adds an audio component to the journal, which is kind of cool. Okay, so we have made the sash with matching dangling thingamajoo. Okay. And then we have the spine dangle accessorama also. Okay, now to get these to go down, I have to wrap them like this, not the other way. The other way was silliness. Silliness. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Okay, where's my little snuffer pants? Hold on. All right, do you have a confession? Hello, everybody. This is Sunshine, Cup Pup Reporter. I have a confession. Yes, okay, Mom. Okay, please turn the light out. Okay, there. Okay, so Sunshine here, Pup Cup Reporter. Okay, so I didn't want to get up this morning, but Mom wanted to get up. And we waited for the morning light, which means it's already late for Mom. But Sunshine still didn't want to get up. And something happened. Okay, Mom was doing her typical coochie coo, good morning, Sunshine, cuddle, cuddle, scratch, scratch, that kind of stuff. And apparently I would have none of it this morning. No, I wasn't down for that. No, I was not. I was not like, oh, Mom, you're so cute and you love me so much and all that kind of stuff. No, it was more like, I want to sleep. Just let me sleep. Don't bug me. This is my bed. Move aside and let me sleep. And so, and what did I hear? What did I hear? Okay, there are some people that said it might have been a growl. I don't think it was. I'm not saying it was. I think I was clearing my throat. It was more like a like that. Yeah, no, there was no growl. Was there a growl, Mom? I would never growl at you. It was an accident. I must have been having a dream. I'm sure of it. I'm not sure, Sunshine, and we will have words. We will have words later off camera. Mom, it was just, I was clearing my throat. That's all it was. You know, I had a little water snowball coming out of my nose, and I was just clearing it. That's all. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Whew. Okay, all right. Oh, when you're growing up, you're growing up. Okay, so anything else you got to share? No, really not much else, because not much else has happened. We just got up like we always do. We did have our snuggle. Then there was the incident of which we will never discuss again. And then we carried on with the crafting. So here we are. Nothing else has happened. It's all good. Okay. All right. We carry on from here. Yes, I'm so sleepy. Just sometimes a boy needs an extra few minutes of snooze. It could happen to anybody. Okay, enough already. We get it. All right. You're out of the doghouse. Okay. Thanks. Love y'all. Happy crafting. Yay. All right. You know what we do for these guys. We walk them, we clean them, we feed them, we snuggle them. And what do we get? Got a little snarfy snap, you know, whatever that was this morning. But we'll get past it. Yeah, we'll work things out amongst ourselves. So everybody, take care. My videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays, Sundays, 7 a.m. Eastern time. I have a free monthly emailed newsletter. You know this guy? I have a free monthly emailed newsletter. If you want any of my links, they're in the drop-down description box below. If you can't find that, here's the master link to get to all my links that you can laboriously type into your computer. And you can just freeze that if you need to get that, but I'm going to put it here for you. I have a podcast. I know, a podcast about junk journals. Yes, junk journals, paper crafting, life of a crafter, and answering your crafty questions. You can check that out on any podcast platform. A new audio material comes out twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, but you can watch video podcasts any day of the week. They're always uploaded. And also, I have an Etsy shop where you're going to find journals and bundles and kits and FUNDLEs when they're available. I also sell Digikits, which are printable, downloadable images in 5 pages each. If you can print them out, just purchase them with your Etsy account, I recommend. Then you can always find them. You can download them as many times as you like. So if you lose them and you don't know where you put them on your device, they're always safely in your Etsy account. You can download them as many times as you want. And if you don't even want to do any of that, I'll print them out for you. I do them in batches of 10 Digikits. That gives you 50 printed pages on nice lightweight cardstock. And that way they're easy to cut out to use for journal cards, journal tucks, pockets, bookmarks, things like that. And or cover art. Just buy the print and mail option, and then just send me the list of the 10 Digikit names that you want to Etsy message. I only need the first 2 or 3 words to know which one you're talking about. And then I will ship those off to you, free priority mail shipping along with that purchase. And I have an Amazon shop if you're looking for favorite tools and supplies that you see me use here. I do my best to put links in there. You don't pay more for the items, but it does help my shop. So thanks very much. I have a merchandise shop if you're looking for... let me back up a little bit. Okay. Oh, sorry. If you like the phrase, create with reckless abandon, or everything is a craft supply until proven otherwise, you can get that on a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a zipped hoodie, a mug, a tote, or a water bottle. Great for gift giving for your friends, family, fellow crafters, or yourself. And you can find me on all the social media links like Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Facebook group. Come and join our Facebook group. We're having a lot of fun over there doing weekly and monthly challenges, as well as seeing what you guys like in these videos. And remember, most of all, that fun can be simple. And create with reckless abandon, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.